Alright guys, quick disclaimer, Fred is not in this video. I thought he looked pretty in the thumbnail, so I just put him in. I mean, damn, just look at that face. It makes me want to go, The flavors are melting on my tongue. Another disclaimer, this week is my finals week, and this video actually ended up being my final project for one of my classes. So I just decided to upload this instead of making an actual video because I actually had no time. But anyways, if you want to see what I made for this class, then I guess you can just keep watching. But yeah, on with the rest of the video.
Oh boy.
Building a well-lived, joyful life is something everyone dreams of doing. But I feel like I have this perfect idea in the back of my mind, yet I've never had a set time to think about how to build my career and my future in general. The Design Your Life course started at Stanford, and I'm very grateful it has made its way to Northwestern. DYL frames one's personal life as a prototype, one that is constantly being tweaked and being tailored. Here I'm going to talk about my three main takeaways from DYL. Upon discussing with my friends, I realized that the environment that you're set in is very important for designing your life. For me personally, I really enjoyed the improv bits where we had to think of stuff on the spot and be able to take in the energy from the audience as well as the energy of our partners. How did DYL help you stay in tune with your environment?
I think one of the biggest things was like DYL taught me that the environment is important, and I really learned that the people that I surrounded myself with is super important. I had great team members, so I had a great experience at DYL. There's definitely been times where I haven't had that kind of like supportive environment, and I hated being there.
How did DYL help you stay in tune with your environment?
Bro, I'm not in your class.
The second takeaway that we talked about was iteration. For me, using our personal lives as a design model is very interesting, and I've never really thought about it like that. For me, having our personal lives as an iteration that is constantly being tweaked, being tailored, being adapted to the environment, kind of shows that there is no one-size-fits-all to the design process, and there is no one-size-fits-all to designing your life. Through our curiosity chat with Dave, we talked about consistent passions as well as frenzied passions, where frenzied passion is something that you really enjoy for a short period of time, and then afterwards it kind of wanes off. I feel like the iteration process, if we apply this to our lives, can really help define what is a frenzied passion and what is a passion that you want to consistently have for your future life. What did DYL teach you about iterations?
It's okay to fail. It's okay to try something thinking that it's going to be the best decision of your life, and if it doesn't turn out well, that's okay, but you gotta like just learn from those mistakes and just, try to be better the next time.
What did DYL teach you about iterations?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you again. I'm not in your class.
And lastly, DYL taught us to tap into our creativity. The class taught us that unconventional paths are okay, and it's okay to be creative in designing your life. And for me specifically, I feel like the course really let me open up into my creative side, and it helped me realize that I want to be creative in whatever aspect or whatever career I'm choosing. What did DYL teach you about creativity?
I feel like, especially when it comes to careers and things like that, everyone thinks there's like this like one straight path, or like, these are the best jobs that everyone should strive for. But like, even within those jobs and those careers, there's so much opportunity for different aspects of your life to come in. Like, for example, like if you wanted to be a physician or something like that, like just going into clinic isn't the only thing you can do. You could also have like a streaming platform where you like, I don't know, play video games, or you educate on social media through things like TikTok and things like that. So moving forward, I'm really looking forward to whatever career I end up pursuing, to integrate multiple of my passions.
Ever since I was 5, I was pushed to be a doctor. It's not that I don't want to be a doctor. I do, and I'm really passionate about healthcare. It's more so that I realized I never got the chance to pursue other passions. There was never a choice. I feel like as the oldest child, I have to be the one that my parents are proud of. And being a doctor, having a stable job, and making bank is what generally makes them proud. But I also want to try YouTube because I know I will regret it if I don't. For me, YouTube is a place where I can stay in line with my environment. It's a place where I can always iterate and try to do better than the last video. And it's also a place where I can be creative and touch into my creativity. Since I am graduating a quarter early, I decided to try YouTube for the next 5 months before I start medical school. I feel like now is the time where I have no one really telling me what to do. I have nothing really planned to do. And I can actually design my life for real.